Hi guys. Hello. How's everybody today? Happy Wednesday. Hi Messy. Hi Neon. Hi Mira. Hi Chaos. Hello. Sorry, let me start up Tiki Talk. Tiki Talk. Tiki Talk. Tiki Wiki. Alright, there we go. That should be okay. But yes, how's everyone today? We're on the Simpsons season, so no tiled towers? Wait, what now? Were you talking about with Fortnite? We're talking about with Fortnite? But hello. You ever think about getting cheap transport? Like a moped or a scooter? Nah, that shit would get stolen. That shit would get stolen. That shit would get stolen too. Plus, he would need a license for that. If his bike got stolen, and also a moped and scooter, that's not gonna be cheaper than a new bike, a foldable bike, or rollerblades. It's not gonna be cheaper than a bike or some rollerblades. And I'm tilted towers, is that what the kids say? Wait, what does that even mean? And you're alright, Mira. It's alright, sweetheart. I understand if you got, other things in life going on. Yeah. It is okay. But yes, how's everyone today? How everybody? Oop. Tilted Towers is a map location in Fortnite. Oh, I see. Bike equals stolen. Many such cases. Yes. Very true. No, let her be confused. No. Let me in on it. I want to know. I like to understand things. I want to understand things. That's so mean. So mean. Trying to keep me in the dark. Trying to keep the cat girl confused. She doesn't know the Fortnite song. This is true. I do not. Why does this bus never come when it says it should? It's cold. I thought you were on the bus already. Oh. Gosh darn it. You start complaining. Making some complaints. Oh, waiting for the bus. That means you don't have your gloves on if you're typing. Brewster, put your gloves on. I know you took those gloves off to be typing. I know your fingers are cold. Because it only comes early and leaves. Yeah, leaves you. Yeah, no, legit. His one bus that he used to at least be able to catch before, that shit don't stick around for anything now. It comes early and leaves every time. You can never catch it now. So that's cool. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, Limbo. Thank you. Well, yeah, how's everybody's Wednesday going? Happy hump day. Happy middle of the week. How everybody be doing? Phone dying, but just assume 5:35 is arrival time. Why would I assume that if you're not even on the bus? It's 5:12. How am I supposed to assume that? And telling me no, huh? Who wants to take over for me at work this week? I'm out of steam already. I would, but I don't know how the men at your work would. They'd be mean to me. I could see them all being mean to me, and I'm too sensitive for that. So I'm gonna have to pass. I'm dying. So, I'm so ready for the week to be over. Now I get you men being mean. Never. Now, you know, right? Especially on, like, a blue-collar job site. Like, right? Ugh. No, that'd be, like, my, like, I'd be like, no, they're gonna be mean. I don't want them to be mean. Don't be mean, please. I'm sensitive and squishy. Ugh. That's why I could never do like a blue collar type job, unless like there was a bunch of other wham in there. He's typing with his nose. His nose would be colder than his fingers, though, or at least just as cold. I'll get some gloves that work with touchscreen. Yeah, but that's another expense. The men at the one blue-collar job I had, very genuinely so fucking awful to me. I couldn't wait to leave. Ugh. Wait, which one was that? What blue-collar job did you work? I don't remember that. Today and yesterday sucked. Yeah, fucking... What, did your boss fucking fire nails at you again from the nail gun? Parfait, you can't do blue-collar job because you would fall asleep and die. It depends. If I'm seated for, you know, a certain amount of time, probably. Definitely can't get forklift certified. Definitely don't put me on the fucking forklift, you know? But, I don't know. I'd like to think I could stay awake long enough to do like welding or something. Hi, Tons! How are you? I had a job doing repairs for cash machines, like banks, not ATMs. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, that's right. I remember that one. That was not too long ago. That's right. I remember that one now. No, we had to build 357 feet of a fence that's 9 feet tall? Shooey! That's tall. That's mighty tall. That was like 2 years ago. God, was it 2 years ago? Oh, I'm glad. Oh my God, I don't even know. Producer was filling out paperwork and he had to write down all the places we've lived in the last 5 years. We've lived in 4 different places in the last 5 years. 2 places here in the UK, and then 2 places back in the States. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is time? What do you mean? What do you mean? We were in 2 different places in the States before, and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, we were in the West Virginia place, and then we were with my mom, and then we moved here to the UK, and yeah, we've been in 2 different places, and I'm just like, oh my God, what is time? Time is fake. I swear, time is not real. No nails shot at me today. Oh, that's good. I'm the one that built the most of the job. Nice. Ugh. Yeah, I had to do that too. I decided to write down a list of all the places I've ever lived in my whole life, just in case someone asks. Eyeballs, my yearly schedule, rookie numbers. Rookie numbers, he says. Yeah, well, we don't all get to be as well-traveled as you, Mr. Tons. Oh, that's right. Where in the world is Tons today? Where is Tons today? No, I wish I could be as well-traveled as you, though, for real. Then I'm decently well-traveled for an American. Like, I was very privileged to have parents that were able to take us out of the country growing up. New York until tomorrow? Ooh, New York, New York. Well, that's nice at least. You in a decent-ish part? Or, like, are you on, like, a mini break right now? When do you get breaks? How often? It's every what? 2 weeks? Month on? 2 weeks off? I can't remember. How does your schedule work again? I can't remember. I now have a list of every place I've lived, every doctor I've ever visited. Damn, girl. And every job I've ever had, even down to a Starbucks job I had for a week. God, do I remember you being in Starbucks on Bus Now? KK! Manhattan, and I hate it. Oh no, people, ew. Oh no. Oh. Well. At least get yourself some good food while you're there. Here's some good grub while you're there. Here's some grubby. Producer, what, is your ETA still 5:35? Even though you now just got on the bus? Let me know. Let me know, let me know. Oof. Manhattan. I'm trying to think, the last time producer and I went up to New York City, it was when I was meeting one of my favorite YouTubers at the time, Pixie Locks. They were there for like a meet and greet / like a little event thing that was going on. And it was pretty, right, was that the last time? Or were we there another time after? Because I remember when we went to go see them, producer and I used Airbnb, and that was an okay experience. The guy was nice. And I remember at some point we went back and stayed at a hotel for the night. I can't remember. Was that for the Rilakkuma shop? That might have been for the Rilakkuma store. The pop-up Rilakkuma stop. I'm glad my arms are so long, lol. I hardly had to use a step stool to reach. Well, that's good at least. Nice long arms. Stretch Armstrong here. Faithis, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. My Starbucks job was supposed to be a second job while I was doing overnight security. Oh, this was during your overnight security phase. Okay. But working 9 hours and then trying to keep up with morning coffee rush was too much. Oh no, yeah. Oof. That was brave of you to take on in the first. That even if you didn't have the overnight security job, that still would have been very brave of you. Like the food industry is one of the few industries I'm very much like, nope, never. I will never subject myself to that because I fucking with people's food, that's just nah. I don't need that kind of wrath. I don't need that kind of rage flung my way. If everything goes well tonight, I'll be going to Panama tomorrow. Ooh, Panama. Goddamn. How long of a flight is that gonna be? Panama. Ooh. Panama. I'm about to say it must be cold too. How's the weather in Manhattan? Yeah, having done Starbucks and bartending, I'm pretty much done with any food service job. No, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, no, I am not interested in trying. Like, one of the few things I knew I could just never do was, like, being a waitress. Or, like, having to take someone's, like, food order. Like, I hated, when I worked at frickin' Claire's and Yankee Candle, I absolutely loathed the whole make sure to get their email address for every fricking transaction. Doesn't help that, like, you know, I suck at spelling, right? But then, like, people have weird as fuck email addresses. Email addresses are always, like, the weirdest freaking things. ETA 535, gotcha. Alright, I'll start preheating the oven here in a little bit. So yeah, I couldn't imagine having to take down freaking Susie Q's, like, stupid as fuck, Starbucks order at, you know, 5 in the morning. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. About 6 hours sky time. Okay. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Hello. Hi, hi. Hi, clone. How are you? Happy Wednesday. When I was a bartender, they tried to have me run food once, and I dropped the tray, so I never got asked again. Damn. Yeah, no, that's fair. Is 39 degrees Fahrenheit cold? I'm still in pants and a t-shirt. Well, 32 is freezing. So yeah, that's pretty cold. 32 is when you get snow. So yeah, that's pretty chilly. that's a bit nippy. Came out 2-3 weeks ago as trans, male to female. Oh, well, congratulations on coming out. Congratulations. I hope that's gone well for you. I hope, I hope you have a good support system backing you. But yeah, congratulations. That's great. It's slightly snowing now. Lucky. It's just raining for us. The wind chill makes it -6 degrees. But the regular is like, what, 5 right now, apparently? Ugh, freaking stupid. Oh, I just finished making breakfast. Made breakfast calzones. Ooh. Don't know why I've never done this before. Ooh, that sounds so good. Because calzones are good, probably. Probably. What you mean, probably, producer? You know they're good. It was snowing. Nothing stuck. Yeah, because the ground was too warm, and it was already wet. So everything just freaking disappeared. Like, if it's gonna be this cold and rain, that's such bullshit. Just give me snow. Just get cold enough to let it be snow, you know? Ugh, but no, it's either gonna be cold ass rain or sleet. Slushy sleet. No one wants that. No one wants that. So I was watching a YouTuber Omi. I can never remember how to pronounce his name, but he's a YouTuber. I like him. He usually talks about, like, happenings in the interwebs. Hi, Byron. Hello. Happy Wednesday. But of course, he was going over the whole Markiplier cheated thing. And, like, producer told me about that this morning. And, like, I'm so at this point of, like, I don't really care. But also, though, did he not show the screen after he beat it? Is there not, like, a way to, like, have, like, proof in game that you beat it? And if so, did he not show it? That's the other thing. Marky drama? Yeah, so apparently this fucking dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little psychotic. I don't know if I would imagine he had a bunch of other people helping him do this, but he broke Mark's, 20 Five Nights at Freddy's master, for all the beans, playthrough. He broke it down. He literally watched through it and figured out, oh right, this is when he made a clip. This is when he stopped the camera and started the camera. This is where the scene clearly changed into, like, a new clip. And he found 37 of them. And then he took out a bunch that were, like, clearly obvious, like, these don't matter. But then he narrowed it down to, like, 5 or something, where he was like, there are clear cuts here and blah blah blah. And essentially at the end, he came down to the whole he cheated, allegedly. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Hi, manager. Hi. Welcome in. And of course, at this point, I'm like, dude, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. Are we really going over this? Like, it's not like he's used that, like, King of Five Nights at Freddy's to, like, win anything. It's not like he really got, like, an acknowledgement other than, like, people being like, yeah, he did it. Was it a speed run? No, it was just him playing it. So it was just him beating the hardest difficulty in FNAF, which was the Custom Night 2020. How you doing today? I'm doing good, Byron. How are you doing? Just doing some yapping today, and then at some point we're gonna play 2 Point Museum. It was gifted by our gracious stream benefactor. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing the career mode these past 2 days. Fucking addicted. This shit's fun. I love it. So I'll probably do like a sandbox mode today, but yeah, oh god, it's been fun. I have been thoroughly addicted to the it's like essentially it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you're building a museum instead. It's really cool. And so you have to like go out and like find the artifacts that you put into the museum and everything. It's been very enjoyable. That's not, I got you. It's just pretty. It doesn't matter. Or just petty. It doesn't matter. Yeah, nah. Yeah, it is weird though. But yeah, that was the other thing, right? It's not like he won an award for doing this or anything. So yeah, I think it's just, yeah, it's petty drama that I'm like, dude, how long did this video take you to make? That's like crazy. I was gonna say, anytime I see you on a game. It was this one for a while. Yeah, just a bit. All right, guys, real fast. I'm just gonna go preheat the oven. That should take like 2 shakes. 2 shitty shakes. Alright, I did it. Alright, oven preheated. Oven is preheating. But yeah, I am very much in this camp of like, my guy, was it worth it? Was this worth it? Like, is this some kind of weird gotcha? Like, there are few people on the internet that you could go after that I feel like a lot of people would always just kind of be like giving you the side eye for going after this person, but then also to do it when it's been like 10 plus years is like, really? Was this even more worth it now? Like, I get maybe you just came across his Five Nights at Freddy's like videos and you were like, oh, let me watch these. And like while watching them, you were like, wait a second, eat cats. I think he spliced clips together. And it's like, okay, that would have been news like 10 years ago. Hey, oh my God. Okay, hold on. Kids, please. Pillows. And yes, they have already been fed. I have fed the fur babies because I was trying to avoid this. Speedrun runners that cheat are a problem, but if a single player and not competitive, then it's nothing to me. Exactly. It was literally just it might as well have just been a dude recording himself playing the Five Nights at Freddy's game, because that's literally what it was. He didn't enter it in for like a Guinness World Record. He didn't get acknowledgement like in a competitive scene about this, you know? So like after it's like, it's not like, again, he had been using this, you know, King at Five Nights at Freddy's, blah, 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 to influence anything, you know? I don't even, like, I don't even know if he's gonna make a cameo in the second movie. He was gonna make a fun one in the first one, but, like, who cares? Like, that, ooh, big deal. Hello. Welcome home. Woo, careful. Producer has returned to us. He has returned. How are you? Cold. That's fair. There's fair. We're just going over the Markiplier drama, which I think is so dumb at this point. Though I am curious, I would love to know how much time this dude wasted on the video. Honestly. I'd be very curious about that. Welcome home.
Hello.
He's here.
Yeah.
Woo!
But yeah, it's hello everybody.
Hello.
But yeah, I have this feeling that honestly splicing footage or editing their reactions of Let's Players was probably more common a practice than we, realize.
Yeah, no, people, you even pointed out the PewDiePie one with, Bloodborne or whatever?
Yeah, so it's like, I've seen instances of people obviously editing their Let's Plays to make it seem like it's a live reaction when it's obviously had to have been doctored to a certain extent.
Mm.
There's a point in PewDiePie's Bloodborne playthrough where he goes to fight a boss that normally does not have a fog gate until after the first time you see them. But during his quote-unquote first time fighting the boss, there's a fog gate. Which means that I'm assuming they did a take, it sucked, or they didn't like it. So then they just re-recorded it, pretended it was live.
Yeah.
So... And I'm sure that's the most controversial thing PewDiePie ever did, right?
Yeah, totally.
Right?
Yeah. It's totally not problematic in so many other ways. Haha. Sniper wolf method. Ugh. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Look, I get it. You want the the moment. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Teacher, I don't know. Producer finished, and home 2 minutes before he said he would. A typical man. Damn, messy. Yeah, no bridges here. Oof. Oh my god. But yeah, that means the oven did not have as much time to preheat as I was hoping it would. But yes, welcome home. Oh, fearless one.
Woo.
Woo.
Oh.
Woo, 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 woo.
But yeah, I think cheating in a single-player game is probably on the lower totem pole of sins that someone could possibly commit.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
For sure. Especially in this way, because again, it wasn't a speed run. It wasn't for a competition. It was just a dude playing a game. He was just a dude playing a game, and played that game he did. But yeah, so I didn't go watch the video, of course, because I was like, I'm not giving this the time. But I just watched my one guy talk about it, and like I read in his comments, people being like, the evidence is very damning, actually, and I'm like, guys, doesn't matter. And luckily, most people were like, I don't care, like, it doesn't matter. Single player game with kernel level anti-cheat, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, when we gotta get the single player game, gotta get that anti-cheat in there. God fucking forbid they access the cheat codes. God fucking forbid they try to hook up the Game Shark. How was your day?
It was alright for the most.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't. It was a little bit more chaotic than it normally is.
No.
Because what is it? So, it was picture day.
Oh, picture day.
No, so that was fine.
Okay.
Pictures went off without a hitch.
Oh,
We
good.
did pictures. Cool.
Nice.
Easy.
I actually thought that would have been a lot more tricky.
I was with secondary kids instead of
Okay.
primary kids, so they were a little bit older.
Yeah, so a little bit. Okay.
And then, so that was totally fine. Only problem is that we were on a slightly different schedule.
Yeah.
So we went to playground a little bit later than we normally would.
Oh, no.
That also normally wouldn't be a problem. We did our thing. We went to playground. Cool. The only problem was, now, when we went to playground, was the same time a different class went to playground, which is, again, normal. We have other kids in the playground at the same time.
Thank you for the follow.
But specifically, one of our kids has a very specific thing with a different teacher from a different class that happened to be there at the same time now.
Oh.
And they went and they slapped the shit out of them and pulled their hair.
Ah.
And so, yeah.
To the teacher?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is their thing with this teacher?
I don't know. They just specifically target this teacher for some reason.
That's a little scary, but I mean, I guess we don't know what... Oh god, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. Playground fight. Yeah, but the student versus teacher. Oh shit, a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
And so, yeah, apparently this is a known thing where just, it's just like they try to avoid
Yeah.
having them be near each other because he is known to target them for no reason.
That's kind of...
And unfortunately, that's what happened with our schedule, that it lined up in a way that it normally would not have.
Oof.
And so, yeah, that was not good, and that kind of, like, ruined the vibe for the rest of the day.
I mean, of course. Why wouldn't it?
You threw off our groove.
Yeah. $20 on the kid. Jesus. Oh, my God. It's not like the teacher could put their hands on the kid regardless, so...
Yeah.
Oh, damn, though. How big was this kid?
I mean, he's like 16.
Oh,
so,
okay, so...
Yeah, it's not like he's a burly guy, but he's a 16-year-old,
A 16-year-old, yeah, and they're gonna just... who's just unleashing.
Yeah, for no reason.
How old is this teacher?
I don't know. Late 30s, maybe?
Is it a woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Youch. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
So vibes ruined.
16-year-old beatable.
Not when you're a school staff, they're not.
Yeah, not when they have a disability. You know, things really gotta put on a different pair of gloves for that, you know? Damn, though.
Though then there was a different kid.
Oh, boy.
This wasn't even at school.
Oh, boy.
I got on the bus.
Yeah.
And a kid went, excuse me, can I sit there? Because there was a person sitting, you know, there's two seats.
Yeah.
And so there was a seat next to them by the window.
Yeah.
And so they're like, sorry, can I get in? And so the person sat up so the kid could get to the seat. And then they sat in their seat and refused to move over to the window seat. Completely cutting the person now off from being able to sit down.
What?
And then they proceeded to be a little shitlord. Being like, no, I'm not moving. No. Go away.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And the mom's just sitting in another seat being like, kind of like passively, like there's...
Stop! His mom was letting this happen?
And apparently this is a known thing, because everyone else on the bus is like about ready to lose their fucking minds. I thought there was about to be a row on this bus.
Oh my god!
Because this mom, notoriously, this child is a fucking demon, and regularly pulls shit like this.
Oh, that kid's gonna get beat one day.
I thought that was gonna be today.
Oh my god.
Because this woman was not having it. Because she's seen this every day on this bus.
Oh
Apparently this happens every day on this bus.
Jesus Christ.
Where this kid is a shitlord. Because not only that...
How old is this kid?
I don't know, maybe like 8 or something.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so taking seats, then not letting people have it, and then, like, he's kicking the seats that are in front of him.
Oh my god.
So just absolute piece of shit.
How did they not just ban them from the bus? How do they allow this kind of behavior to go on? If, like, they're that
Yeah.
well known. Like, what?
So,
That
yeah.
is insane. Let me ask the real question. Is she having an affair with his father? God damn. That'd be kind of crazy.
Oh.
Is she pretty?
No.
The one.
No.
Damn, he just said it straight too.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, so yeah, no, it seemed like one of those parents.
Is she kind of a bitch?
No, she looks like one of those parents that has mentally checked out.
Oh no, I was sorry. I was talking about the teacher that got attacked.
Oh, sorry, I was still talking.
No, that was my bad. Yeah, Messi's comment
yeah.
was referring to
Yeah.
the teacher.
Oh, okay.
I would imagine.
As far as the teacher, I don't know. They seem nice as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's some past where maybe she was a bad, mean teacher to him in a previous class or something, and that's why he's like this. I have no idea.
Yeah, but yeah, back to the woman on the bus. Of course she was ugly. Like, duh. I'm sorry. When you are like that, when you let your kid, your demon, your spawn of Satan, act like that in public towards other people, like, no, you're gonna be ugly. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's just one of those
things. It seemed like one of those parents that has just checked out, because I'm sure that, you know, they're aware their child is a shit. They've probably tried some things, and at some point have just, like, given up.
Or didn't try at all. Like, that's being generous.
Yeah, so they're just kind of like, it's a very passive, like, tired, like, please move over, no, stop, kind of thing. Like,
I don't know. I feel like that's.
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, that's where they put them in, like.
Yeah, because it's
like a North Springs.
Because it's kind of
like,
crazy how it's like everyone was just mad talking shit from that point forward about the mom in front of them, and they're just having to sit there and not say anything because what can you say when it's like it's very obvious that you just kind of fucking suck.
Yeah. Tish. That's wild. Yeah, I can't believe they don't ban those kind of people from the buses, though.
Yeah, because it's like it's gonna lead to something one of these days.
They're gonna do that to the wrong person.
Yeah.
And
when Crazy Steve gets messed with.
Yeah.
Crazy Steve isn't gonna be having it.
No.
But yeah, that was one of those things. Well, I'm off the clock. I ain't dealing with this.
This ain't my problem.
Yeah. It's like I did try to be generous. I tried to offer my seat so that either the child could take a seat closer to their mom, which I figured either that would be, or the lady could move to that seat since the child was not giving up that seat. But the lady was standing on business.
Yeah, no, I'm with her. It's the fucking principal.
No, yeah.
Because you can't be like that. You can't let these little shits get away with that kind of shit.
Yeah. So ultimately, she just shoved the kid over into the other seat.
Nice.
So she just shoved him into the window seat so she could sit down.
Yeah.
And then and mom didn't say anything. So.
Jesus Christ. Well, I guess at least if she's not one of those like, oh, I'm